Hello everybody, Boston Tea Party here. Well, I'm on 216. I just lost the video. Great, fun. All because my stupid wank of a camera mount wanted to act up. Why am I not surprised? Truly I'm not. Alright, so here's the strat. We're gonna just wait for this guy to go. Now, of course, I don't have to wait to cross over. So, here's the thing. I'm going to cross over right here. But to avoid looking behind me and hurting my neck, I'm going to Ashway Library looks the same. As you can see, I'll pull in the parking lot real quick so you can see the library. See if anything's really changed here. Doesn't look like a whole lot's changed. I mean, that bench and picnic table might be new, but... Ow, my leg! I got a few miles to go. I do not want to hurt my ankle. That ramp, I think, is new as well. So maybe very little has changed here about the Ashway Library, but it doesn't look like a whole lot. Fun memories, man. Fun memories. It's basically all they are now. And if you see that big yellow building down straight ahead, that's the Line and Twine. I'm debating on whether I want to go down Palmer Street to Laurel Street, or I could just get back on the 216 and take Laurel Street that way. I mean, it's literally right there. I'll probably do that. What the hell? So, basically, when my phone decided to stop recording, because that's what it does, technology, am I right? I went back past the Ashway Fire Department, the cop wasn't there, so even though I said basically I'm not looking forward to getting pulled over, because I'm not. It's just a matter of I'll take it easy on the sidewalk here, in case any I mean, I'm only going on Laurel Street anyway, so I mean, you got the river right here. Looks like a couple of fishermen. Yep. So, yeah, basically, well, right, I kicked off one of my rubber bolt guard things. Cheap Chinese bikes. Right. So basically, give you a look over the bridge here. This is one of the areas where I used to fish back when I was a kid. And you got some decent fish. I can't say for the life of me I caught anything good, because, well, that's just my luck. But I'm gonna take it to my second fishing area when I was a kid, which is Potter Hill. So I mean, this town definitely has You know, it has its history behind it. Like, you'll find a lot of historic buildings here, that sort of thing. I mean, my town has, well, you got Elm Street, you got those Victorian style houses, but, hello. Besides Elm, then maybe a few historic mansions in Watch Hill, but you want historic mansions, you gotta go to Newport. Otherwise, like I said, as a kid growing up here, never really appreciated things until obviously you become grown up. And right here is the Line and Twine, Building 1. And then you got Building 2 straight ahead. And yes, you can fish off this bridge too. March of 2010, all this was underwater. We had the 2010 flood. I was still in Ashaway, living here in Ashaway. And I thought it was a good idea to walk in ankle-deep water. And, yeah, oh wow, holy hell, this road is bumpy. Okay. Here's a strat. I'm gonna go up Hillside, then I'll go down Maxon Street. Screw this road. Ugh. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, wowdy, 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 wow. Cut across. No, we're, oh my God, potholes. Now, I could go up my old street, but I do have family living on that street that, well, it ain't really bad blood per se, but one would think that way, right? I think school's out, so no, there's workers there. I won't go in there, but I will give you a little idea here. All right, so basically, back when I was a young child, this used to be my school. Over there used to be a big white building, which was like first and second grade. They tore down the white building. And it looks like they fixed Ashaway Elementary up a little bit. So, yeah. If there wasn't construction, I would go in there. I mean, I don't think they would care, but I just want to stay out of their way. You know, and back when I came here as a kid, the doors and the windows weren't red. They were your basic chrome or silver, however you want to put it. So, yeah. But if you're interested in seeing the older white building and what it looked like, just type in Ashaway Elementary, Hopkinton, Rhode Island. You'll get a basic idea of what that building looked like. I mean, they still got the bell there, so that's pretty nice. And the playground, that's the same. Or no, I think that might be relatively new. Wow. Over there, they got half of it covered now. Of course they do. A map of the United States. Of course, you probably can't see it, but it's there. All right, on the Potter Hill. Oh my God. It's always fun trying to get on this bike. Let me make sure I'm still recording. I am. So yeah, fun memories of Ashway School. Now, would it be anybody down in Potter Hill? Not likely. I didn't think Chariho had spring break this week, so I mean, it could always be a PTA as well, but there is that. It could always be a PTA. Or just a teacher conference. But I thought spring break would have started after Sunday, Easter, or started Friday with Good Friday, but oh well. So much has changed here. We'll go down Maxon Street and some of these people come too goddamn close, boy, let me tell you. Thank God it's getting warmer. That was torture. Oh my gosh. Wow. Alright, come down Maxon Street. This will probably be just as bumpy, but you know what? She's super bumpy. Yow. I gotta adjust my mirror again. What the hell? What does it take? I mean, it's have a good mirror to see people behind me. Yeah. The numbers are right there anyway. Not gonna find me ugly. Here we are. Potter Hill Dam. Can anybody say mine? Yeah, cheap shot, I know. Right. Oh, I think there is a couple of fishermen on the bridge. We have the old Potter Hill Mill here, still standing, never tore it down. Now, I'm not going to go on the property. Warning signs are new. And we got one lonely seagull. But, ooh, he real gangster. He's just standing there like, who the hell are you and what are you doing on my territory? Excuse me? Your territory. It's my territory, bird. Ah. Got a gnat flying around me. Yeah, I'll show you. I hope someone don't smack the shit out of this. But straight ahead, you can basically see the mill, or I forgot what year that burnt down, but I know my dad and his brother came down here, and I guess they tried accusing them of doing it. It was back, I believe, in the 60s or 50s this place burnt down. There used to be a lot more to it, but this is my second fishing area where I used to come and fish. Over there is the cliff. I used to climb that when I was a kid. Sometimes I got in trouble by the cops for doing it, but what kid hasn't gotten into trouble? Face it, no one's perfect, right? So, yeah, basically. And yes, I used to swim in this river when I was a kid. That's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, apart from that, there's really nothing else left to show in this town. Oh, jeez. Oh, I always love staggering. Let me just make sure I'm still rolling. I is. The seagull's still here. Wow, you don't flinch for nothing, do you? That is one tough bird. Usually, they would run from you, but not this one. Now, if I finish crossing this bridge, ironically, I'll be back in my town. But I'm gonna take River Road and get back onto Route 3 because even if I go this way, I'm only gonna end up on Route 3 anyways, so it really don't make a difference. It's just gonna basically take me way out of the way. All right, gonna make a U here, but I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna make sure everybody's right. Okay, excellent day. I don't want to curve my bike. All right, now it's time to go home. We'll just follow the river and take it from there. Now, when I was a kid, my dad always took this road to get back to my house. So basically, it was this road, River Road, on the Lower Street and the Church Street. Very rarely did he able to stay on Route 3 to Church Street. So it's kind of habit that even though I stayed on 3, the Dunkin' Donuts, it is kind of habit that I came down this and had to go this way, regardless. And even on my way to Dunkin' Donuts, I almost came this way. So, in a sense, got me fully busting green donuts. I know that's all salty. We'll talk about that in a minute. But in a sense, I just stayed straight on 3 because why not? You know, they really, really should put a better. All right, back on Route 3. Go back to Ashaway Road, and I don't think I'll take Tower Street back to 1. I'm gonna take some back roads. I think taking Tower Street would be a little because right about now, Route 1's gonna start getting really busy, so if I can avoid that, I will. Give me a sec. My mirror's slanted down again. Shit. I hate it when big vehicles get up behind me. It's that PTSD when I got hit when I was 13. And of course, now this is a race back to my house because I got a piss. So, the miracles of a large iced coffee. But, yes, irrelevant to that. I got 4 Boston cream donuts. Because, you know, it's been a while since I had them, so why not? And what better way for my video, Boston Tea Party, than to have a couple of Boston cream donuts, right? And we are about to enter my hometown again. Are they now? So all in all, I enjoy the cruise. You know, hey, it's different from video gaming. You know, some of the other nonsense. I know I didn't have to come up here, but again, it's really, yeah. So, Hiscox. Hiscox Road. Yeah, yeah. You know, I will say it again, at least this time my hands ain't frozen solid, so now I can stay straight on Route 3 down to Wilcox Park. I'm gonna take that little side route in, cross over to Gwinnett, but I'm not sure what I want to do, so like I said, I think it would be easier to go through Ginger's. There we go. Pedal assist time, baby. Yeah. And at least this time now I ain't got the bloody sun in my eyes, so it somewhat works. I'm going to actually take Ashway Road. If I can pay attention to what the hell I'm doing. Again, I know me probably ended up in a crash or something would be relatively entertaining, but remember, that's the longer it takes for a video to release, so thought that was the fuzz right there for a second. This could take a couple minutes to get across, so you know there's never no cars until you gotta cross. Never. The road could be as dead as can be, and then the minute you gotta cross, there's the freaking cars. My God. It only makes things worse when you got a friggin' piss. But you know what? Ha! Finally! All right. At least I got my pocket zipped up. Again, this way is usually force a habit because most of the time wow, this lost a lot of power. Most of the time, my dad always went this way, so video, it's that. It's coming. Love the horn. My dad used to do that all the time. Just a reflex. Now, he wouldn't do it if there was like you saw there, if there was a car coming. Well, I'm a jerk. I don't care. It ain't like I laid on it being a bastard. I did a couple little honks, like. So if you had beef with me over doing that, well, all you have to understand is the horn wasn't directed at you. First off, that's what I tell the person. Second of all, why don't you get back in your vehicle and mind your own business? Now, am I one that goes straight to violence? No. Not at all. But I don't want to be victimized either, obviously. Have a choice whether you just want to sit there and take it, or would you basically be, you know, I just have to wait for these cars now. So I'm making a left turn instead of going. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Friggin' moron drivers. That was the most retarded thing I've seen. Would it kill you to wait 2 extra friggin' seconds to turn? I mean, really? You know, it's very freaking simple. Wait 2 seconds so you don't end up getting yourself killed. But you're too good for that. Right here we have Sal's Sal's Junkyard, really, but you can buy car parts here. And I'm gonna go up through Apache Drive. I didn't look at the name of this street, frankly, I didn't care. But we are about to enter Apache Drive, so Mayberry Street. Oh, Spruce. Oops. Whatever. Oh, my crotch. Oh, ow. Word to the wise. Buy a cushy seat next time I want to do a long trip. You know, this is actually a real good way to test and bite the hills because, I mean, I'm feeling some resistance, but the motor's actually not whining, so that's a good thing. And like I said in my first video, this town has a lot of hills, so I mean, I'm panting a little, but obviously it's because I'm a smoker, so I could pant just walking to the bathroom. Is that a good thing? No, probably not. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, we all get unhealthy in one way or another, right? Jesus. Other than that, yeah. Got another good sized hill coming up. Is that a cat in the road? There's something down there. You know my eyes are crap. I've said that in plenty of videos. So one of the reasons why I got an e-bike is, oh, it's a mailbox. Wild day. I'm surprised this thing actually made it back to my town. The question is, will it make it to my house? Oh, ow, my butt cheek. Super cheeky, ow. We have condominiums here, obviously. Surprised I haven't ran into any Karens. Someone getting butthurt over my camera. Well, I got news for you. It's not only if I decide to do a YouTube video, but it's also a dash cam too. It acts as a dash cam. So you have to look at it this way. The minute you go out in public, you have no privacy. Period. Your right to privacy is out the window the minute you're in the public eye. But you'll get some entitlements that would, oh, you have no right to do that, that's illegal, I don't want to be on your camera, turn it off. Nope. Because if something happens, I want evidence. And that's not just there for my sake. If you were to be victimized and I'm recording it, that's more better odds falling in your favor, isn't it? Or at least I would think so. Ah, yes. I know, like my first video, some of my topics are all over the place, but you know me by now, so it should be nothing really bad. My topics are all over the place. And I know I gotta piss, but right now I'm just riding around, shooting a bull, having some fun. At least this time the sun ain't in my eyes, so there is that bit of optimism to look at. happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, joy, joy, joy. Ba ba da ba ba. And here we go. See if these stupid things are gonna change this time. Oh my God. Pardon me. Okay. Change your bloody wank. You'd think they would have been stuck on red earlier if I had to piss, but no. Oh, there we go. Just giving other cars a chance to get by me if they're not. If they not, well. Don't mind me, I'm just turning around because I'm going to cut across the road. And again, it beats looking behind me, getting a sore neck, right? So yeah, and I'm back in my neighborhood, just like that. Overall, it was a fun trip. Again, you got to see my old town. I didn't show where I used to live, but all you need to know is it was on Church Street. So, Laurel Street was bumpier than ever. Go figure. And, well, whether it's a win situation or a lose situation, I figure I'd say that was a win. And I'm home. All right. Well, if y'all liked the video, you know the drill. Drop that thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you for riding along with me in part 2. Before I go, as always, like, follow, and subscribe to Pam's Gaming TV 2000 because she could really use the love. She's going through a lot right now. So, if you like Disney Dreamlight Valley or House Flipper, head on over to her channel and show her the love. My brother from another mother is no longer streaming, but his channel is still up and his videos are worth watching. And that'll be Flawless Rage 2. All right. Before I head out now, there's nothing else left to say, but always be you, be the real you, be the true you. To keep a friend is to be honest and humble with each other. Don't lie, because liars get nowhere in life and they end up hurt in the end and they're only hurting themselves. So that's all I gotta say. And have a good one, everybody. Goodbye.